Did my research, spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people, a lot of coaches, and one thing that came across were certain words, and these words were integrity, honesty, knowledge, grit, determination. It's all about winning. Ron Rivera knows how to win as a player, as a coach, as the new head coach of the Redskins.
The Washington Redskins didn't fool around. They acted immediately in trying to make sure that they got the guy that they wanted.
So why did I choose the Redskins? Probably the question. I know a lot of you guys are wondering that right now with everything that's out there. Well, I can tell you right now, this is not about the money. If I wanted the money, I'd still be out there trying to pit a couple teams against each other. I took this job for one simple reason. One simple reason. Because Dan Snyder came to me with a very interesting perspective. For weeks, he's explored the reasons why some teams win and some teams don't. He told me the common factor in that transitional success of teams like the Patriots, the Seahawks, and the Chiefs, and some of the other ones, was the decision to take it and make a coach-centered approach. Not an owner-centered approach or a team president or a GM, but a coach-centered approach.
I like what he said in the press conference. He said a whole bunch of great things, but he said the number one thing that he's going to bring to this organization is discipline, and we know that that's something that has been missing from this team for a long time.
Things will begin and end with one simple principle: discipline. I come from a military family where discipline, it isn't taught, it's lived. It's expected from day one. I have a philosophy that every player, every coach, everyone who works for this organization, they'll know it day one. You're not going to play for this team. You're not going to work for this team if you don't have the discipline and the commitment to give us everything you have. No exceptions, no excuses. It's that simple, guys. We have to hold each other accountable. And that's something that we most certainly will do. We'll expect the most from each other.
Already, he moved quickly in hiring his defensive coordinator and former head coach for the Oakland Raiders, Jack Darrell.
Because I know who Jack is. I know who he is as a player. We competed against each other collegiately and professionally, and I've got tremendous respect for who he's been. He's been a very successful coach in this league. He's had opportunities in this league, and he's succeeded in this league. The thing about Jack that I really, truly will appreciate having him on the staff, too, is one of the things that I tell young coaches is that the one thing you have to have on your staff is a guy that's been there. I got a little saying, don't draw me a map unless you've been there. Well, Jack's been there.
And I like this already because he's going to change from the 3-4 to the 4-3 defense, which I'm loving that already because I think that for the personnel that they had, they were always in the wrong defense.
What is it that you have been told that makes you feel comfortable knowing that you'll be allowed to see this through to the conclusion you want?
Well, nobody really knows, but I'll tell you this. I believe in me, and I'll bet on me. We'll see what happens. That's all I can tell you. But I will give you one thing, and that is I'm going to work very hard. I'm going to do the things that I believe, and I'm going to stay true to who I am.
All hats off to the Nats, the Capitals, the Mystics. Who else? But there's only one Washington Redskins, and they're valuable to our community. And I'm a part of that for a long time now. So, no, I'm supporting it 100%.
But you know, as they say, hail to the Redskins. Let's roll, man. Let's go. Come on.